Hi everyone, I'm David Wojcik, the President and CEO of your Mississauga Board of Trade. Welcome to MBOT TV, a weekly recap of what happened in business at the Board of Trade and around the city of Mississauga. The Ontario Chamber of Commerce arranged an advocacy day at Queen's Park. Chambers of Commerce from as far as Timmins attended the day-long event. President and CEO of the Ontario Chamber of Commerce, Alan Odette, noted the many chamber managers and chairs who participated in the meetings and town hall sessions with Minister Duguid, Minister Moridi, and Minister Souza.
You can see today the alignment among the 80 or so communities that were here. If it underscores anything for me, it underscores that working together we are a lot stronger, and that the voice of business is very clearly being heard at Queen's Park on behalf of the Chambers of Commerce and Boards of Trade right across this province.
The day was capped off with remarks from Patrick Brown, Andrea Horvath, and Premier Kathleen Wynne.
We're living in the same society together. We all have to work out the challenges that are confronting your businesses, that are confronting government, and we all have to do that in a way that allows us to take into consideration the concerns on both sides of the table.
2016 MBOT Chair Peter Nagallo said he was impressed with the open dialogue with the government staff, the ministers, and the Premier. He also noted the real work starts at the local Board of Trade level.
Well, the takeaway is that government is listening, but we need to raise our voice, and that's why we do it regularly with these meetings, but informally through our policy work, through committee work, through resolutions at the Ontario Chamber and Canadian Chamber. So this is kind of the culmination of that work, but it's a daily effort.
Federal MP Omar Alghabra, Sven Spangman, Peter Fonseca, and Ikra Khalid invited the Mississauga Board of Trade to a federal post-budget discussion. Compliments and constructive comments were forthcoming as MBOT members held the MPs' feet to the fire on a number of commitments in the first budget from the Trudeau government.
Yeah, my number one job first as an MP, as you say, David, is to listen to constituents and stakeholders, and that's what we were doing here. This was a listening, a consultation type of exercise, and from some of the great ideas that have come out. So some of your thoughts around the metrics with innovation and how we know that kind of we're hitting our targets. So we want to make sure that that yardstick is moving up the field, and so from your comments and others, you're holding us to account, and that's the right thing in terms of the business community, and that's something we can take back to Ottawa.
I think it was an excellent discussion. We're really happy to be back. I think this is a version 2.0 from a discussion we had before the budget. Great engagement, lots of members here, people from the nonprofit sector, and I think what really ended up being very useful is that we had member-to-member exchange as much as we had parliamentarian-to-member exchange, and we're really looking forward to continuing to listen, continuing to be champions for the views of the community.
I think this was a great opportunity for the MPs and our constituents, whether from the business sector, not-for-profit sector, or you're average Canadian, to have this conversation take place. We had a conversation a few months ago about what should be in the budget. Now we had the opportunity to come back and talk about the budget, certainly get the opportunity to describe it and hear back the important feedback of the businesses and Canadians. And this is, if you can't look at it just in isolation. This needs to be of an ongoing process of dialogue between the MPs and the private sector, and frankly the not-for-profit sector as well.
The Vice President and Principal of the University of Toronto, Mississauga, has announced he will be leaving the university for an opportunity in Australia. Professor Deep Seni will leave the university after the current school year ends and start as Vice-Chancellor of the University of Canberra. Canberra is approximately 300 kilometers southwest of Sydney. Professor Seni has accepted the position with mixed emotions of excitement for the new opportunity and sadness to leave many friends and colleagues in Mississauga. Canberra is not a new place for the professor, who took a sabbatical there in the year 2000. Mayor Bonnie Crombie heads to Japan this month to build new business relationships and strengthen some existing ones. The mayor noted that more than 100 Japanese companies now call Mississauga home. With approximately 220 Japanese companies located in Ontario, Mississauga is a preferred location to set up their Canadian operations. Mayor Crombie will continue her work to attract more companies to Mississauga, as well as make a stop on her tour to visit our sister city, Korea. The Health and Wellness Committee met to put the final touches on their upcoming seminar on the myth of work-life balance. The seminar will have a number of speakers knowledgeable on the topic of stress in the workplace. Keynote speaker Dr. David Posen will deliver a talk based on his 30 years' work in this area. Dr. Posen has also authored 4 books on the topic, including his latest, Is Work Killing You? Membership Matters was at capacity as ambassadors welcomed new members to MBOT and reviewed the many benefits that all members are entitled to. Membership Matters is held on the first Wednesday of each month at the Board of Trade office. The introductory seminar is led by members for members. Existing members are encouraged to attend to get an update on all programs and services available from the Board of Trade. The Mississauga Board of Trade website is in for an overhaul. The project is being led by Vice Chair Hussam Jandel, who is a noted web strategist. Mr. Jandel reviewed the MBOT membership before selecting Measure Marketing as the company to execute the project. Measure Marketing President Artie Sharma said she is thrilled to be working with MBOT on this project, which is scheduled to be completed by the end of summer 2016. Safe City Mississauga held their annual Justice Lunch fundraiser. Executive Director Ashley Lyons was thrilled with the turnout.
For me, I think the takeaway is that, we're doing great work together with the police, with other community partners. But also, was it a success? Absolutely. This is a fundraising event, and I'm really happy to say that we are able to raise $12,000 for crime prevention in Mississauga, and we increased our attendees by 68% from last year.
Celebrities, business leaders, and dignitaries from Mississauga were on hand to hear a number of speakers, including a statistic-filled keynote from Peel Region Police Chief Jennifer Evans. The chief noted that while many other forms of crime are on the decline, break-and-enter crime in the business community was on the rise. The chief suggested some ways that business can fight back.
You know what, our Crime Prevention Bureau does an amazing job in creating pamphlets and brochures, and I encourage business owners to either contact our Crime Prevention Bureau or to get on our website and look at the Crime Prevention webpage. They'll receive a lot of information. We have officers who would go out to your business and we do an audit and say, hey, you need to increase your lighting here, or change your window setup here. So I would encourage business owners to get on our website.
More information about how you can prevent crime in and around your business can be found on the Peel Region Police website. And here's what's coming up at your Mississauga Board of Trade. Good Morning Mississauga on Wednesday, April 13th, starting at 7:30 a.m. at the magnificent Markland Golf and Country Club. Come out and enjoy a great buffet breakfast and network with over 100 other business people. Markland is also the host venue for this year's MBOT Golf Day on June 27th. On Monday, April 18th, Minister of the Environment Glenn Murray will discuss the controversial cap-and-trade program. The minister will reveal how the program will affect your business and the related costs. The breakfast session will start at 7:30 a.m. at the Glen Erin Inn and Spa on College Way. On Thursday, April 21st, Business Learning presents Lessons from Sport Business to Your Business. This breakfast session will start at 8 a.m. at the Center for Health and Safety Innovation on Creekbank Drive. The seminar features 4 experts who have capitalized on their sports careers to create successful business opportunities. And the next signature event on Thursday, April the 14th, the 55th anniversary party of the year, the Masquerade Gala, honoring our 3 past chairs, Karen Ross, Paul Wilford, and Jeffrey Percival. Special guest of honor and recipient of this year's Mississauga Board of Trade a Lifetime Business Achievement Award is Gil Moore, founder and president of Metalworks. Special guest presenter of the Lifetime Award will be none other than Gil Moore's great friend, Tom Cochran. Get your tickets now. This event is sure to be another sellout. You can find more about these and other stories by visiting www.mbot.com. Until next week, this is David Wojcik wishing you all the best success in your business.